factorising quadratics with a coefficient greater than 1. So if you look at these questions here, what that means is we actually have a number in front of the x squared. So that means our brackets can't just have x in them, they're going to have a number with them. And I'm going to show you how to do this. Now there's quite a few steps to this, so it might feel strange to start with, but the more you do, the easier these will become. It's a really important skill for hire because it comes up in lots and lots of other topics, so really make sure that you understand this. Okay, so the first thing that we do is we start by drawing our diamond like we were on the other questions. Okay. Now, in order to find the number that they need to times together to make, we do our coefficient times by the back number. Okay, don't forget to include the signs. 3 lots of -8 is -24. So our two numbers need to times together to make -24. And they need to add together to make 10. So like before, they just need to add together to make the middle number. Okay, so let's think of our numbers. We could have 1 and -24. We could have -1 and 24. We'd have 2 and -12, -2 and 12. We could have 4 and -6, -4 and 6. So which ones would add together to make 10? That would be -2 and 12. Okay, so what we do is we pop these in either side of our diamond. Okay, our next step then is to divide by the coefficient. So our coefficient is 3, so we divide both of these by 3. The next thing we need to do is just simplify those fractions. Okay, leave them as fractions though, but simplify them. So you can't simplify that, so it stays as -2 over 3. Now 3 goes into 12 and 3, so we can simplify this. 3 goes into 12 4 times and into 3 once. Okay, now I'm going to show you how you get your brackets. So we still need 2 brackets back to back because it's a quadratic. The number at the bottom in the denominator, the number at the bottom of the fraction becomes your coefficient of x in the bracket, and the number at the top comes alongside it. This bracket is going to be 1x, or just x, add 4. And that is how you factorise with a coefficient greater than 1. So I'm going to write the steps down, and then we're going to do another one together, and then I've got some for you to do. So the first thing we did was we draw a diamond. Lovely. Multiply the coefficient by last number and put at the top of the diamond. Your middle number, the one in front of the x, goes at the bottom. Okay, now you need 2 numbers that times to make the top of the diamond and add to make bottom of diamond. Okay, once you've got those 2 numbers, put 2 numbers on sides of diamond. Then we divide by the coefficient. Simplify any fractions, but leave them as fractions. Okay, then this is how we get our answer. So the bottom number gives coefficient of x, and the top number gives the constant. If you're not sure, check your answer. And what I mean by that is draw a grid, times it out, and you should get back to your question. Okay, so it seems like a lot of steps, but I've just tried to break it down for you so it's nice and easy to follow. So let's do this second example together. So first thing you need to do, draw a diamond. Lovely. Multiply the coefficient by the last number and put at the top of the diamond. So 3 lots of -3 is -9. The middle number goes at the bottom. So I need two numbers that times together to make -9 and add together to make 8. So let's start. We could have -1 and 9, or 1 and -9, -3 and 3. So which ones would add together to make 8? -1 and 9. Okay, so put two numbers on the sides of the diamond. So let's put one over one side, one over the other. Then it says divide by the coefficient. So our coefficient here is 3. So divide by 3. Simplify any fractions. Okay, so we've got -1 over 3, can't simplify that. This one will simplify. 3 goes into 9 3 times and 3 once. So draw out your brackets. Bottom number gives the coefficient of x, so I get 3x, and the top number gives the constant, so I get 3x minus 1, and here I get 1x, or just x, add 3. And that is it. You can draw a grid, expand it and check you get the right answer. And that is how to factorise with a coefficient greater than 1. Okay, I have 8 questions for you to do now. Use your checklist, follow it step by step. The more you do, the easier these will become. Press pause and then we'll go through them. Okay, hope you got all those correct. Now what I need you to do is complete your exit ticket and send it to your teacher.